Every so often, Comtois likes to do these secret dungeons for different units. This weekend, Comtois is doing a secret dungeon for the Fire Marshal Cat. In my opinion, one of the most underrated units in the game currently. Not the normal version, the 2A version. The normal version is not very underrated. The 2A version is underrated in my opinion. So let's take a look at what she does and then let's actually play with her. May the Fire Marshal Cat, HP-based bruiser unit. Let's take a look at her skills. You see the stats on her right here. She's on HP crit damage and HP speed and subs. As you can see, kind of from the stats, you can kind of get an idea of how the unit is ruined. Also, she needs more accuracy. She needs more accuracy because she has a stun on skill 1. So let's take a look at her skills. I would love for her to be fully skilled up, but this is the Europe server account right now that we're on, and we don't quite have all the resources to fully Devilmon things. We'll eventually just farm more 2A skill ups and feed the other 2A cats to her. But for right now, she doesn't have skill ups. She actually gets significantly better with the skill ups. Like, they do actually... Not all the units, the 2A units, get that much better with skill ups, but she actually gets better with skill ups. The first one, first skill, just extra damage, not really anything too crazy with the skill ups for this one specifically, but stuns the enemy for 1 turn with 50% chance. Not going to stun very much with 5% accuracy, I'll be honest about that one, but does still have a stun. We just need more accuracy on it. Second skill, counterattack, increases the crit rate for 3 turns. So when you increase the crit rate, you increase it up to 100%. Crit rate buff is a 30% buff, right? So she gets 100% crit rate when she increases her crit rate. Counterattack, so she gets the counterattack buff as well. Attack bar is increased by 50%, so she cycles her attack bar too, which, you know, you could make the argument that ruining her with more speed is even better. I mean, ruining anything with more speed is better generally. And the damage you receive will be reduced by half when you get attacked while this skill is on cooldown. And then we have even more attack bar recovery, which is actually pretty good for her turn cycling, right? So she can potentially, anything that steals turns, turn cycles more, right, is really nice. And then we have this Destructive Punch, inflicts damage proportionate to your max HP with Strengthened Energy Punch and destroys the target's max HP by 100% of the damage dealt. 100%, right? So she also has, and then she also has damage, extra damage, and cool time turn, which is actually really nice. Units that get 2A'd and then have a cool time turn when you skill them up, even better, right? Then we have leader skill. HP of ally monsters is increased by 21% in guild content, which is great because that's what she's for, is guild content. She makes sense. For once, a unit actually has a leader skill that makes sense. She's an HP-based bruiser that has an HP-based leader skill for what she's there for, which is, you know, destroy stuns and destroy HP. That's not for dungeons. That's for guild content, right? Guild siege content. She is actually really good in guild siege against things like Skogul, against things like Kamoon, against things like Molly. So you're seeing, like, okay, those are pretty relevant units in Guild Siege. So any HP-based bruiser, because she just destroys their HP, which nerfs the unit. It nerfs the unit so the unit doesn't do, like, for example, Skogul does damage based on his max HP. Well, he's not going to do that much damage after you destroy his HP, right? Same thing with Kamoon. Kamoon does a shield based on his, where's Kamoon? Got Kamoon somewhere over here. So Kamoon does damage based on his HP. We don't have this Kamoon skill. We have a couple of Kamoons. We don't have this Kamoon fully scaled up, but damage over here based on HP, proportionate to your max HP. And then we have this shield, which you need to be scaled up some more. So the shield is based on his max HP too. So it nerfs Kamoon's shield. It nerfs Kamoon's damage, and nerfs Skogul's damage, and it makes Molly much less annoying to deal with after all of her HP is destroyed, or all of the other units that she's with HP is destroyed. Taking it into Guild Wars against HP bruiser things. Another nice thing about her, we can take a look at her runes. She's got no skill ups, but she's on HP, crit damage, HP. One of the nice things is something like a rage set where you're like, what am I going to use the rage with HP on if it's like a pretty decent valuable rune? But you're like, nothing really, I wouldn't use rage with HP on anything. You know, what do you Lucian, Bulldozer? No, you're not going to use it on anything. She actually works nicely on here. Some people like to do Violent Will on her. You know, Violent Will is great on anyone, especially for things that cycle extra turns. And then the reduced cooldowns on her skill 3, Energy Punch, or sorry, Destructive Punch. Does it say Energy Punch here? Yeah, it does say Energy Punch there, so I wasn't that crazy. Anyway, Rage with HP is actually makes a little bit of sense on her, right? So you can just throw, so there's not really that many units that need these runes. So you could just, generally you have some pretty decent runes for her in abundance. And she's not like, oh, I need to be runed for Violent Will or whatever. I mean, you can rune her Violent Will, again, but she doesn't necessarily need that to be good. So it's always nice when you can use things that, let's do this. Let's do, yeah, I kind of want to, never mind. Kind of want to, never mind. Okay, they did cut though. But she's an HP-based bruiser. And we do still need to heal though, because that did a lot of damage to us. But on the plus side, we can do this. Destructive Punch. Do some damage. And she really can't, she can't hurt us too much at this point, right? Because what is she going to do? Now we lose. Lols. Hey, stop doing that. That's why we need that counter. All right, so we'll do one of these. And that HP is gone. Look how much HP it destroyed. I'm scared that there's going to just violent proc us into oblivion. Because that Molong did a lot of damage. Right, so we'll do one of these. We are going to keep countering against that Molong, though. So let's do this, because I know he's going to keep going for that. Why is it that the 5% accuracy is stunning more than things that have 100% accuracy? Is that weird to anyone else? I feel like that's weird, right? Because I even said our accuracy is way too low. Didn't seem to matter. Didn't seem to matter. And she only really needs 70% crit rate, right? So look at all that destroy HP. So we'll do one of these. Actually, we probably should have healed, but this is doing just fine. Against... Did I not just click on skill 3? Oh, you guys didn't even see, but I clicked on skill 3. I guess I accidentally clicked on skill 2 afterwards or something. Whatever. Skill 3. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I clicked too much, guys. I'm too antsy. Second match, Kamoon, Vigor, Skogul. This is a great opportunity for us to use it against all of these do HP-based damage. And then for the second team, we'll just do... I'm not going to include the second teams, am I? I don't think I'm going to include the second teams in the video. But for the second team, we're going to do just immunity. I need more immunities on this account, though. That's kind of the thing. I would love to have some more immunities. So this is one of the reasons that people like to do her on Will Runes, because immunity. Because Skoguls, actually. So, ooh, we need, we're going to increase attack bar, and then we're going to do one of these, and then we're going to do, yeah, because those Vigors are very mean. So let's do one of these. Destructive Punch. And then we're going to take some damage. Let's see how much damage we take. Basically nothing. Not worried about him at all. So, now we can... we can maybe get a stun on you. No, we don't get a stun on you. We'll do one of these. Now he's basically useless. He's just a unit that, like, if he procs, whatever. Who cares? Who cares if he gets turns? He's got no HP. He's going to do nothing, right? So, yep. Do whatever you want, Skogul. I'm not interested in you at all anymore. You have ceased to amuse me. Let's do one of these. He's going to do his thing now. Yep. Absolutely nothing. He did absolutely nothing. Okay. Let's do... See, one of the nice things if she was skilled up more... well, actually, or skilled up at all. Vigor's like... wait a second! We're not winning! Guys, there's panic. There's a problem. Hold on. And she can withstand a hit from Vigor, right? So there we go. Destroy some HP. Unfortunately, we did not crit, so we didn't destroy as much HP as I wanted. But they have crit resist, so these things happen. Let's do one of these. Let's do one of these. We're gonna increase our attack bar. Man, I really wish she was good. She's skilled up on Free to Win, but Free to Win didn't have any good Guild Wars. Not anything like worth watching, right? So that's how it is half the time. But look, they're like not really even a threat. Skogul is not even a threat. I'm just keeping him on the board because he's useless. So, poor Skogul. He's like, I'm not useless. I used to be popular. I mean, he still is popular, but yeah, let's just do one of these. 100% crit rate basically with that buff. I mean, it is still, but look how much HP that destroys. It's crazy. Crazy how much HP it destroys. I like this unit so much. I didn't have her built on the main, and I kept thinking that I did have her built on the main. And then I was like, man, I got it built, so I just built her on the main too. Match 3, we could basically just take the same teams as we did for the last one, though. We're just hitting another Kamun Vigor Skogul, and we're gonna go. They all have a whole bunch of debuffs, right? So, actually, we could just Lucian it. Susano, Konamiya, Lucian, really strong against that second team, too. You don't have to use this Water Monkey, whatever nonsense we're doing. I gotta finish my Susano on this account. There's no skill ups. I mean, there's really just no skill ups to finish Susano with. Let's do this. Let's do this. And let's do... And I'm using her leader skill, too. You guys saw that. But yeah, she's fantastic against these teams, man. She really is. I wonder if Come to Us, like, that was the point of... Because I kind of felt like that was the point of... It's just useless. Useless monster now. Skogul is officially useless. Congratulations, Skogul. So, yeah, you know what? We may as well attack power break you, too, I guess. And then we'll do one of these. We'll do one of these. Skogul's gonna do just no damage. We know this, right? Because we've seen it already. But, yeah, let's take a look. It's always fun to see Skogul do nothing. Wow! I think we're dead, guys. I think we are dead. See, this is what I'm saying. She's so good. So underrated. And she could survive hits from Vigor, too. And if she was skilled up, she would have had her skill there again. So... Beautiful, 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 beautiful unit. That's what she said. That is yeah, so let's do strip this off. I think Vigor actually is his skill again too, which is scary. His skill too. Look at that, 37k for a bruiser, for an unskilled up 3-star bruiser unit that buffs her own crit rate. Wow, she is. Oh, I love her so much. So much. I think I want to marry this little cat. Please don't put that on my tombstone. I think I want to marry this little cat. People walking by in the graveyard be like, this guy was a weirdo. This guy was a weird. Just pee on his tombstone. He probably deserves it. Oh my god. Anyway. You know what? I ruined my own videos. I complained that, oh, the video's ruined, Who do you think ruins them? Me. I ruin my own videos. All time. All the time. It's me to blame. Okay. There we go. Glancing hit. I mean, these things happen, right? So, I can't complain. It is a water unit. Let's be real. It's a water unit with crit resist. We don't crit. I'm not gonna... Oh, okay. There you go. There you go, guys. Fire Marshal Cat. She's so good. Farm the dungeon. She's so good. I know some of you probably like, Bagel, you've done so many videos showing the Fire Marshal Cat. Yeah, but I don't think people realize that she's actually really good bruiser, fire bruiser for Guild War Guild Siege. I know we mostly saw her against Kamun Vigor Skoguls, but a lot of people still going to be fighting Kamun Vigor Skoguls. I know in the highest high tiers, they've kind of moved away from that to other stuff. But yeah, still a lot of people in the game going to be fighting those defenses. And she's... Look at this. We took it in with 3 stars, right? We took the 3-star units that are easy to skill up, right? I mean, Lauren, like, you got to find the Lauren secret dungeon. Okay. Aside from Lauren, Fran's very easy to skill up. You can feed her 2-star Wind Fairies. The cat's very easy to skill up because you have a secret dungeon available right now. And perfect timing because they have auto farming for the secret dungeon now. Did you guys forget that already? They have auto farming for the secret dungeon, so you can go and auto farm the May secret dungeon all you want. Build her, 2A her. She's lovely. You put your spare rage HP runes on her, and she does fantastic. So anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you as always in the next one.